This is CBC Late Night News.
The memory of these angels that have passed away from our lives.
A community leans on each other in the face of tragedy. The Metropolitan United Church in Riverdale canceling its Sunday evening service to host a vigil for the 5 victims of an alleged serial killer. Good evening, everyone. I'm Marvel Taruc. Shock and sadness still very palpable among the friends and families of 5 men who are the alleged victims of Bruce McArthur. McArthur is believed to have targeted men in Toronto's gay village, and tonight a community came together to remember. Magda Gabriselassie was at that vigil too, and she joins me live tonight. Magda, what was the main sentiment there tonight?
You know, this was really about honoring the victims. Those involved with this service made a point of never saying the name of the alleged killer. They were focused on the victims and their lives and honoring them. They came together in song
we ask why,
and in prayer to remember the 5 men who police say died at the hands of an alleged serial killer.
It's an awful tragedy and it's horrific, and I think it breaks our hearts. You know, there are a lot of questions.
As each name was said out loud, a candle was lit in their memory. Salim Essen.
One friend said he was bright, having studied philosophy in university.
Sarush Mahmoudi.
he doesn't meet the profile of the other victims. Nevertheless, we embrace him here.
Majid Kayhan.
He's known for his love of Indian Bollywood movies and especially their songs.
Dean Liswick.
He was a gentle soul.
And Andrew Kinsman. Kinsman was a colleague and a friend to this man.
He was a very special person. He was very beautiful. He was a great, generous person with his time. He gave a lot to the HIV and AIDS organizations.
I will not let you, any of you, be redefined by your most tragic moment.
5 names said, 5 candles lit, and then there was an acknowledgement that another candle was needed.
Because we also remember that there are others still missing. And there may be more victims before this nightmare ends.
I am going to meet with the leadership of the community and make sure that they understand, first of all, that we're grieving with them, and secondly, that we understand there's a feeling of frustration and fear in the community, and thirdly, and perhaps equally important over time, is that we begin to heal.
And that is in its early stages. This was obviously a very sad service, but it was an uplifting one as well. Everyone there to show support for each other, Marvel.
So lots of emotion tonight there at Magda, but it also seemed to be a way to mobilize the community too.
It's true. A representative of Victim Services was on hand to speak to everyone there. They let them know that they're in fact in touch with members, loved ones of the victims, providing support in that way. And this service, along with remembering those victims, was also part of it was about collecting funds for Victim Services so they can keep doing the work that they're doing, Marvel.
Okay, thanks so much for this, Magda.
You're welcome.
And police continue to comb through properties where McArthur may have worked as a landscaper. 15 planters seized from properties across the GTA are being analyzed by forensic services. The remains of 3 men were found in 2 of those planters so far. Meanwhile, plans are in place to excavate at least 1 property as early as next week.